What a shame. Aisha Buhari and others to be prosecuted for spreading fake news about old 500 and 1,000 naira notes. CBN is happening, Nigerians. The matter now, when we did since now, we still did so. This naira swap is actually exposing so many things and so many people in this government. This new naira policy has exposed so many things that Nigerians are not aware of, or these people, or whatever. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, says it is working with intelligence and security agencies to arrest and prosecute purveyors of fake news that the bank is reissuing and recirculating old 500 and 1,000 naira notes. The Abis Bank disclosed this on Tuesday, shortly after First Lady Aisha Buhari shared the fake news that the CBN had been directed by her husband, President Muhammadu Buhari, to reissue and recirculate old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes. The attention of the Central Bank of Nigeria has been drawn to a fake press release purported to have emanated from the bank to the effect that President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the reassurance and release of old 500 and 1,000 naira notes as legal tender in the country. The bank is working with the law enforcement agencies to investigate, apprehend, and prosecute the purveyors of this fake news, the APIC statement reads. The APIC Bank further said, for the avoidance of doubt, the Central Bank of Nigeria reiterates that in lines with the directive of Mr. President, only 200 naira notes are to be reissued and to circulate concurrently with the new notes. Members of the public are therefore advised to ignore this fake news. Mrs. Buhari and ally of the All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu shared a fake press release attributed to CBN on her Instagram page on Tuesday. The post has now been deleted. Our spokesperson, Suleiman Hassan, however, told People's Gazette that he is unaware of the development. Due to the current and unpleasant situation happening in Nigeria, in line with Mr. President, after having a close meeting with him on the 20th of February 2022, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has been directed to only reissue and recirculate the old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira banknotes, and this is expected to circulate as legal tender for 70 days up to May 1st, 2023. Members of the public should therefore continue to spend the old notes. The fake news release read. Mrs. Buhari sharing fake news comes a week after Festus Keyamo, the APC Presidential Campaign Council (PCC) spokesperson, was called out for stealing a Chicago festival photo to portray Mr. Tinubu's campaign. You know that these people, they want to go to any length to make sure that they achieve what they want to achieve. But for God to have it, on the 25th of February, God must surely do wonders, and Nigerians will decide. So, guys, what's your take on this? This is really a very big shame, honestly speaking. So, does it mean that President Muhammadu Buhari cannot speak again, that the wife is now speaking for him? I don't understand. Buhari was right when he said she belongs in the kitchen and other room. Apparently, that is the only place she can do anything useful. Such a pity. Even if she set the CBN ablaze, I don't think the security agencies have the powers of prosecuting her. Make una leave our beautiful Aisha alone, because last she belongs to the other room. the worst ever first lady in Nigeria, so disrespectful to her husband, ideology, and policies. Is President Buhari really in charge? I guess not. Emifele, Aisha is bigger than you. She don't hear from her husband. What is the first lady's problem? Is she really in support of Tinubu emerging as the next president? CBN no dey whine me abeg. Remember when you were glamoring for Buhari? There were voices in the wilderness yearning differently from the lots. Indices, points, and evidence were shown on the reason why he should not be voted for. But these voices were tagged wailers from a certain part of the country. However, we are again telling you that a vote for APC and PDP candidates would subject us to perpetual suffering. But you are choosing not to listen. You would rather get burnt by your tribesman securing power than be saved by another from a different tribe or religion. Today, they are passing the book around, complaining shamefully and trying to absolve themselves from voting a mistake 2 times in the last 7 years, but not. We are all in this together, whether we get it right or wrong, and we will be here to mow and groom again should we make such mistakes again. Be wise and vote wisely. Labour Party should be voted by every sane Nigerian on this election day. Okay, guys, these are some reactions by Nigerians. What's your take? Aisha Buhari and others will be prosecuted for spreading fake news about old 500, 100 notes CBN. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment.